Hello and welcome back to our Journeyman Series. This is episode number 10. We are in group number 2. We are in Norway, in control of Rosenborg, and we've just taken the Austrian job. So you can see the career mode is going to slow down a little bit now that we do have the Austrian job, because we will play all of the games for Euros and World Cup competitions. I'm not going to worry about the friendlies. We'll still simulate those ones. But at the moment, we've got Rosenborg. We are in the box seat with this team. It looks like they're going to take the championship. That was our league objective, so we probably need to get this one done and move on to Group 3 when we can. We have just brought Gallo across to join us here at Rosenborg to probably help us take the title. But yeah, we're just waiting for those scouts to return, finish off their current schedules, and then we can start scouting Austria. Now, what we will do, once we start scouting Austria and those players start coming back, that's when we'll start doing some more player upgrades. We'll start upgrading the Austrians so that when we start playing those cup games, they're upgraded and you guys can have a little bit of a player that you can be attached to. And hopefully we take on Italy at some stage in a World Cup and face Gallo out on that wing. So let's get into this one. It is January. The transfer window is open. Not sure if we're going to make too many plays because this Rosenborg side... Rosenborg. Oh, anyone get that reference? Rosenborg is pretty much decent. I mean, they're low to mid-70s. They need a little bit more depth in regards to... you know, how big the squad is, but I think we'll fill those up with youth players so they grow for the future. It is quite an aging side, 27, 28. The main centre-backs are in their late 30s. So we will need replacements to come in, but in regards to the free agents that are out there, there aren't anyone that really going to come in at this stage, jump in the first team. So I don't know. We'll see how we go through January. I'm going to try and sell off a couple of the young players that don't look that good and create a bit of a stronger squad here at Rosenborg so that they can compete in the Champions League for seasons to come. Let's get into this episode. Hopefully you're enjoying it. Hopefully you're having a crack at home. I have seen a lot of images and stuff come through on Twitter. I may do a special at some stage where I, you know, put all your teams up in a video or something if that's what you would like to see. Do let me know in the comments. We'll see how we can do that. But let's jump in. It's January. Right, so there's not actually any games scheduled in January, so this is pretty much going to be us blasting through this transfer window. We'll then move into February and we'll take on... Brann, because I think they're second or third on the table. We then move into March. I'll probably play the cup game and we'll get a couple of international friendlies here that we will live sim just to see what the Austrian squad is looking like and probably where we need to start scouting to bolster the Austrian side first. So let's get simulating. Right, scouts are back. We're still on our current mission here. Justin White, 60 grand, looking pretty decent. Wayne Williams looks very good, only 5'5", but 73 to 94 potential. We'll bring him into the academy. Dennis Cooper's very, very low. I'll give Justin White another month to marinate, and we'll see how he's looking next month. Right, Venezuela, what have you got here for us? Cordoba, 50 grand. Jada, 6'5". Yeah, he could be handy. He's got time to grow here. Octavio Morales, 325 grand evaluation. Yes, please. And we'll let the other lads just mature here in the scout report. And Norway. All right, what have you got? Larson looks okay. Yes, there's another Mikkelbus. 6'6" and 450 grand. I think so, ladies and gentlemen. Gunderson is okay. We'll give him another month. Oh, Burns, 575. Holy shit, Nick. This team is going to be absolutely insatiable. And the Norwegian side coming through the ranks, well, in a couple of seasons' time, if these lads get going, Norway could be a force to be reckoned with. Right, we've got an offer in here for Bjordal. 310, it's over his evaluation as centre-back. He's 33 years old, so we'll accept it. And we'll let him leave the club if he can agree terms. Yep, he's been sold. We picked up some coin. Not that we need it. Oh, there's a transfer offer for Lord Bentner. Palermo want him for $4.5 million. That's $1 million over his evaluation, but there's no real striker in this team that can take over from him. And we're going to keep the Lord Bentner at the side, so we will reject that offer. All right, there is a free agent here in James Sykes. He's a centre-back. We don't actually have any in the youth team that we have brought in. He's an Englishman. The low defensive work rate's probably not the best, but he is a physical unit, and we can definitely use his talent here in this Norwegian side. I'm just going to delegate to sign, and let's see if he wants to play ball here. Right, Jimmy Sykes has accepted his contract for $2,400 a week, so welcome to the club, James Sykes. Now, Sivert's been sold, Wilhelmsen has been sold, and Levi has been sold. Right, transfer deadline day is done, and let's have a quick look how the Youth Academy is shaping up. Wayne Williams, 71 to 91. We'll bring him in, promote to the senior team. Octavio Morales at 64 to 84 has dropped off the perch a little bit, and you'd assume that Alberto Ojeda will be a better player than him. But we'll leave them both there for now. Knut Bertnensen, 78 to 94, 62 overall, will definitely be getting a contract. Ina Mikkelbas is only 15, 73 to 94. Oliver Hamilton from Scotland, 78 to 86. Anthony Wilson from Canada, 69 to 85. Alistair Fraser, 74 to 92. And Steinar Rasmussen, 74 to 92. Monthly scouting updates are back. Justin White, we've been keeping an eye on, of course. Dennis Cooper. What else have we got? Oh, Daniel Michaels looks all right. We'll sign him in. Rogerson will hold off on. And what else have we got here? Anthony Morgan. All right. We'll keep scouting. 1 month to go, and then we can start scouting Austria. Venezuela. Venezuela. What have you got for me today, Venezuela? Nothing. And big Norway. Well, they brought us back some talent on the last one. Haugen's left. Pfft, shit potential. Why would you take him? Gunderson looks okay. What else have we got here? Jan Odegaard. Possibility. Oh, no face. Piss off. Another Berntsen. Okay. No signings this month. All right, an away game here against Christian. We're sending the best team possible out on the park to come home with a 1-1 draw. Right, the first team rolls out here against ODD for a 2-0 victory. All right, here we go. Let's get into some gameplay. It is first versus second here at the Lerkendal Stadium. Rosenborg are in play against SK Brann. And this should be a fairly decent encounter. I've put our, the best youth team I can out on the park. There's still a few real players. Lord Bentner is still up front as we haven't picked up a striker as yet. And a couple of the defensive players are also still from the first team. And I think Trosden is there in the midfield. But other than that, most of them are youth or free agents that we've brought into the team. Garlow will get a start here today. He's going to play on the right-hand side because we don't have any recognised right midfielders, but he can play across there. And Jimmy Sykes will get his debut here today. He will step in at centre-back, the English centre-back that we picked up from the free agency, 65 overall. And looking forward to seeing what he can bring to this team. All right, I do like their uniforms. I do like the old black and white. So there we are, Fraser, Taylor, Sykes, and Tremblay, of course, in the midfield, the Canadian. We've got Berntensen in for his first game. Mikkelbas on the left, Garlow on the right, and Bentner is up front. And there's a free kick on the play, but here is Garlow. I have given him the number 10 as requested. Slips up forward. He's got Bertensen, who takes the strike, works the keeper. And it's cleared away for a throw-in for Rosenborg. There's a ball out wide. Here is Ricardo Garlow. Works his way down the line. He's looking for Lord Bentner to get into the box. Here is Garlow. Here is the cross. Here is Bentner. And doing what he usually does, just falls over. Work from Taylor. Mikkelbas. Bertensen plays it off. Big Tremblay. Oh, just out-muscled by a barman. Well, he's not serving drinks there, that's for sure. And they play it through the back. He plays it off to Big Fraser. And Garlow just pumps this one forward. Bertensen. Oh, there's a goal. Taylor couldn't go with his man. It was a simple cross coming through. And they smash it past Fraser to make it 1-0 Brann. Caught out at the back there for pace by the looks of things, but not enough man marking there. You can see we were running back in line, but Sykes has let the man come in behind him. Had no defensive awareness of what was going on behind him. And Fraser didn't even have time to blink. 1-0. Come on, Taylor. Oh, he's just run out of the way and let him have a free rein on goal. It's 2-0 Brann. And Rosenborg are under the pump. Well, it was to be expected. The team we're putting out here is a little bit subpar. Sliders in play. And just that little bit more difficult. But just look at... who was it? He's just run in and then completely out of the way. Number 20. I have no idea who number 20 is, but he has dived for cover Left Fraser exposed, and it's 2-0. Crosden down the line. It was Mickelbus who was the man getting out of the way. Finds Bentner! Oh, over the top. And there's a free kick, and Bentner is injured. Oh, Lord Bentner has been ruined. Oh, it's 3. It's 3-0. Brann putting on a workshop. And Rosenborg with no answer. We've just been destroyed today, and it's only 34 minutes into the game. Well, defensively, it's Mickelbust again. Get him out of the box. Just stay forward, mate. It looks like you've got no defensive presence whatsoever. Fraser can't get near it. And we are 3-0 down, and Davide Lombardi shaking his head. He wants to know where his defenders are. Tronston to deliver. Look for Lord Bentner in the box. Oh, just gets out-muscled. Mickelbus, don't let him near the ball. He's not defensively sound. Here we go. Tronston feeds it inside. And, well, Lord Bentner looks to have recovered from his shoulder, but not from his shitness. Tronston. Garlow slips it off. Bentner. Oh, it's Lord Bentner. Oh, of course. He's blazed away and blown his load all over the keeper. And the ball has ended up in the back fucking paddock. Ah, oh, Bentner. Well, there is the whistle. We're being fingered. It's 3-0. Works his way up the line. Garlow needed to keep running, so he plays it back here for Tremblay. Plays it off for Bertensen. Slips it off for Mickelbus. Mickelbus is in. He's just got to pass it. Oh, mate. You're having a bad day at the office. Has to cut back. Here's the cross. Bentner! Shit. Right, 3 changes for Rosenborg. Williams, Eriksson and Martinson check in for Bertson, Benton and Mickelbus. Garlow is going up front.
The defender was absolutely on top of his game.
Oh, opened up. Bang, 4. Oh, that was our own fault. But defensively, we have been poor today. And it's 4-0 in favour of Brann. The league leaders are being undone here by the second place side. Oh. Tell you what, your game if you haven't cracked these sliders, because they've definitely made the game a little bit harder. Bang. All right, Garlow, come on. 24 yards out, loves this. Oh! Well, he's better than Charlie Allen at free kicks, that's for sure. Definitely not too far off there, just a little bit too much mustard on it. There's the ball. Williams tried to lay it off, but we've just been outplayed and out-muscled and out-skilled here by Brann. Taylor got in there and did the job. Oh, Sykes, you've just given it away. Oh, relying on Old Faithful to get the job done. We're not conceding another goal. That's what we need to do. Just shut up the shot, boys. Just shut up the shot, boys. Oh! Well, there it is, a comprehensive victory to the opposition. 4-0. Well, we had 9 shots, they had 7. We had the possession, we had the tackles. We just could not finish our dinner. Bentner, rubbish. And Garlow gets a man of the match for us. 7.9. Right, we've got an away game here against Sandfjord, and we lose 1-0. Rosenborg on the slide, and Garlow gets himself an injury. Right, U-Squad monthly report, and Morales has dropped down to a lower overall. They're looking okay. They're looking okay. There's just the problem is that they're all only 15. Daniel Michaels, the left winger attacker. We will offer a contract. Oh, fuck me. Garlow's done his LCL 2 months out. Well, that was a good buy, wasn't it? Right, I was going to play this cup game, but with Garlow out, I mean, there's no real attachment to this team just yet. So what I think we'll do is let's take on France in the international friendly, just so we can see what is in the Austrian squad and get a feel for it before we start scouting. So we'll simulate through, we'll get to this international friendly against France, and we'll see what the Austrian team is made of. Right, we're away here against Christian in the cup, and we come through 2-1. Adegabinero gets 2 goals. Right, this is the final scout reports here in America, so let's see what talent we've got floating around. Anthony Morgan did look okay. Carson Brown could be an option actually. Let's get him in the academy for a look. What else have we got here? Nope, that's it. We're done in the USA. Venezuela. What have you got for us? Bello. Yeah, why not? I mean, they've got time to grow here in this kind of career mode, so any real high talent? Nah, that's not the kind of talent. Yeah, that should be alright. What else? That's it. Done. And Norway. What have you got? Gunderson. Yeah, we'll take him, have a look. Odegaard we'll have a look at. Bertson, sure. What else? Ooh, looks alright. Gunderson, yes. Okay, sign a shitload in. Right, we need to send our scouts out. I just fired off the middleman, and the best we could find was the 5-star judgment. That's what I wanted more than anything. I'll see how we're going. I just blew a shitload of cash just redoing the scouts. But managed to get at least a 5-star judgment. I'm going to run out of money if I do keep doing it. So let's send out, obviously the first scout has to go to Norway. Would be nice if that was our Austrian scout, but that's not the rules that I have in place. So this one is going off to Norway. All right, so our scout here, we'll send him on a 3-month bender looking for any player from Austria to start with. See if we can start generating some players into our World Cup pool. Right, and the third one still goes from our random list. So just let me bring that one up. And we're going to go with 45. Okay, this one comes from Moist Beans. Thank you for your comment. He wants the Ivory Coast and physically strong. Right, a home game here against Tromsø. And a 4-0 victory. Nice work, boys. Right, first team rolls out here in an away encounter for a 1-1 draw. Right, so it's time to have a pick here of our Austrian squad. Now, generally I will only take 2 keepers, so he can go straight out. Let's see what we've got to play with in here. Okay, so 2 keepers. Alaba, an 88 left back, definitely handy. 1, 2, 3, 4 centre backs, probably don't need the 5th. Alright, what else have we got to play with? Get up. So 2 left backs. 2 right backs. Okay, that's good. Now, what have we got in the midfield? An 83 cam, cool. Right mid, left mid, centre mid. On Gartlinger, yeah, we can play him. Another left mid. Alright, so I mean, it's a reasonable squad. I mean, it's not world breaking. We've got some very decent 80 plus players in there, which is nice to see. But they will probably start to fade away very quickly. What have we got in the striking department? Just the 3 there. Bergstaller, Schrubsberger, and Jurisin. Okay, so what we might go and do... Engine trait at 22. Whew. Hey, this is a young squad as well. I think we might have got lucky here, boys. Oh, Baumgartlinger. Alright, so we're looking for a big central defensive midfielder to get going here. I think that's going to be our port of call. Alright, I think we've got a decent squad, to be fair, though. Maybe a left back to come in and look after David Alaba. How old is he? 27. So by the next World Cup, he'll be approaching 30. So, I mean, we've got some work to do. The keeping situation is probably something else that we want to have a look at. 29 and 24. Okay. So I think a keeper and a central defensive midfielder are the first 2 things I'm going to be looking for our Austrian squad. Alright, here we go. Let's have a first look at our Austrian squad. It is an international friendly between Austria and France. And I just want to see what the squad build is like. We're going to be playing the decal formation, of course. And the sliders are in play. And you know that the French team should be fairly strong. So this could be a very interesting encounter. It's not that often that I do play with a whole team of real players. So this could be a little bit different, and the skills and stuff of these players should be a little bit decent. But Davide Lombardi has taken the Austrian gig, and hopefully he can be here for a long time. The last thing we want to do is get fired after building up a decent World Cup academy. But the formation, I forgot the whole bloody World Cup scenario where you've got to go through 64 national anthems and a whole heap of fucking bullshit. Alright, let's just pause it and have a quick look at the teams because I cannot be fucked waiting. Let's have a look who the Frenchies have put out. Benzema, Martial, Thauvin, Diop, Lafont between the sticks, Mendy is there. Okay. Alright, not a bad team. Let's go. Plays it back. Baumgartlinger! Oh, did that take a deflection? Yes, it did. We've got the corner. Austria are on the attack. Into the box. Out the back. Pass it off. Nautovic plays it inside. Get in there, boys. Oh, it's a corner for the Frenchman. They've picked up an injury as well. Into the box. Gullich gets up. They've got another crack at it. Martial. Oh, skills for days. Oh, we've been played off the park here. Clear it out. Baumgartlinger does. Schroff gets a piece of it. Benzema. Alaba. Oh, no, 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 no. Clear it out. Well, we score the corner out of it. And Eltovic to deliver this one. Here's the header. Put wide by Hintegar.
Uh-oh, retard alert. Retard alert, Clown.
Oi!
Do you believe
I pressed pass 3 times!
Bubblehead?
Are you serious, mate? Oh, AIDS. Absolute AIDS. 1-0 down through a filthy own goal from Kevin Wimmer. He's been paid off. He's been paid off. And Sabitzer plays it out wide. Schroff. Here's the cross. Here's the header. Oh, an instant reply. An instant reply from the Austrians. Gets in. 1-1. Is that Grealish? I don't know. I'm going to murder a lot of names in this career mode now that we have Austria. Oh, yes. Osterich. Lovely cross in. And the midfielder came flying through. That's an exquisite finish. Beats Lafont. And that's 1-1. Well, that's a one way to make a statement and get the game back on level peggings. He's fucking happy. Well, Baumgartlinger gets a steal. And here's Sabitzer. Bit of lively pace. Feeds it forward. Baumgartlinger! Whoa! That was Burgerstaller, was it? I don't know, but Lafont's made a good save. It was Burgstaller. The Burger Man himself. Oh! Wow, that was some skill. But we managed to survive. And here is Sabitzer. Oh, that is some skill. Slips it off here. Burgstaller back out. Sabitzer. Can he create something here? Works his way out wide. Needs to cut back. Here comes the cross into the box. No one there to take it this time. Oh, good ball from Arnautovic. Finds Schroff, who takes a strike. Lafont makes the save. And it's a corner for the Austrians. Oh, they're not dying here against a big team in France. That's a bit close to Lafont. Benzema gets it out the back. Here comes Wimmer. There's the whistle. Tied up at 1-1. And they have an own goal against them, which was a little bit suspect from the defence. Well, we equalised, and that's how it stands at half-time. Well, it's a foul, and we know what we do with these kind of balls. Grealish. Oh! Lafont with the save. It was a rocket. Number 11, Grealish, got it. I'm not sure it was going to go in. Oh, it wouldn't have been far away. It's a good save, and we've got the corner. Oh, they've brought Pogba on. Why wasn't he starting? Just underestimating the power of the Austrians. Well, they're bringing on Ousmane Dembele for Thauvin. So another big man checking in for the French. And we're going to make 3 changes ourselves. So Schrosberger, Lema and Jurison check in for Schroff, Grealish and Burgstaller. Let's see if we can find a win here with 17 minutes to go. It's a corner for the French. Oh, played through. Dembele just has to beat Linda, but that is a crap strike. Here's Arnautovic. Plays it down the line. Jurisen's just checked in. Oh, wrecked. Red card. Send him off. 2 extra minutes to weather this storm from the French. Oh, no. Oh, Dembele's missed again. Choking on a frog's leg. Oh. There's the whistle. A 1-1 draw. Well done, Austria. Well, that own goals actually cost us, but France with 11 shots, they had the possession, and the pass accuracy was there as well. And not a bad day out. I mean, getting a feel for the team and who can shoot and that kind of stuff, but obviously we're going to replace a lot of these players working through this career mode. There is a long, long time to go. Right, let's see how they do in a simulation. They're away in a friendly against Poland. And another 1-1 draw. Sabitzer with the goal. Right, it is the 1st of April. Let's get some more people into this team. Carson Brown, 49 overall, 74 to 94. Promote to the first team. Jose Vergara, 70 to 90. Promote to the first team. Morales, 70 to 84, has dropped off. Jada, 77 to 91. Christian Gunderson, 49 overall, 77 to 91, promote to the senior team. Mickelbus, 78 to 92, looking good. Hamilton, 80 to 86. Anthony Wilson, 72 to 80. Oh, he's dropped off a fair bit. I'm actually going to release him. Sigurd Gunderson, 55 overall, 79 to 94, promote to the senior team. Lund at 66 to 86 has dropped off. Fraser, 79 to 89. Rasmussen, 79 to 87. Leonardo Bello, 76 to 94, promote to the senior team. Knut Bernsen, 70 to 86, not what we were really looking for. And Jan Odegaard, 52 overall, 77 to 94, promote to the senior team. Right, so what does that mean for our squad? Well, we're still looking for a striker here. Bentner is still up front for our youth prospect team. But Garlow obviously injured. We've got Brown now in, Tremblay, Gunderson who can play left back. Odegaard comes in, so we've got 2 centre backs. Taylor at right back, Fraser between the sticks, and we have a full bench of youth players. So that's good. Fella was already here. He's not one of ours, so I'm just going to leave him out of contention for this one. But yeah, starting to put together a squad that can hopefully build for the future here at Rosenborg. Right, let's take a look at how the squad is coming along. George Fraser is up 9 to 70. Here's an exciting prospect. Taylor, a 62, gone up 3, has no potential. Gunderson, a 55. Sykes is a 67 with no potential, gone up 2. Odegaard, 52. What else have we got here? Tremblay, 57, gone up 7. Vergara, 52. Gunderson, 49. A lot of these lads we've just signed in. Bello, 45. Brown, 49. Ericsson, 56, gone up 3. Williams, 54, gone up 1. Martinson, showing great potential, 61, gone up 5. Mickelbus, showing great potential, 61, gone up 9. They've had the training. Garlow, still 4 weeks away, 77, gone up 1. Burtonson is an exciting prospect, 63, gone up 1. And Michael's a 59, gone up 1. So the squad's coming along. We're getting the job done. And really looking forward to bringing some Austrians through now. Right, so this is the story. There are only 7 games remaining, I think, in this season. It's the 30-game season. We sit in second by 2 points behind Brann, who touched us up. So we're going to have to hope that the boys can get the job done. We're kind of struggling to score goals. I mean, defensively, we look pretty sound, but Bentner's not scoring. So hopefully they can turn it around in the final 7 games. I kind of want to win this one and move on to a team that needs a little bit more love. But we'll have to wait and see what pans out. We've got to win the league, of course. So, yeah, we're Austria bound. We've got the scouts out there. We're going to have some talent coming back. And it's looking like a good series so far. I think the next one will probably be another season finale. We've just smashed through. So, yeah. We'll see you in the next episode. I'm Sparring DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and you have a good one.